Oh, we're off. Anyway, we're off. Right, folks. Here I am again with Unky Steve. The new camera's out, so we shouldn't be fading in and out. Please bear with me on the camera. I'm just getting used to it still. How are you, Steve?
I'm all right.
How are you, Sue?
Very well, thank you.
She's good. So,
nice to be back, folks.
It's nice to be back. People do call out for you, Steve.
I know they do with this bloody man.
They want you to have your own channel or something, and just rabble on about. So I think they must think it must run in our family that we all talk shit.
Yeah. Well, I am. For those that don't know, the original visually impaired that David keeps referring to.
He is the reason why Uncle Steve and Auntie Sue are the reason why I do say the visually impaired, because
we are.
It's like a personal message out there for this when I do that, but it's not as such. It's all those who are visually impaired who listen to my videos.
Yeah, but it's really, really helpful. You know, because I never realised until you started to do this how much stuff there was out there.
Yeah, there's loads of shit out there.
Oh, absolutely. I've got some of it.
All trying to take the well, it's saying this ain't. So what happened was, folks, obviously you've all seen my Plan Burrito review, and it went absolutely stupid. And obviously Sue and Steve have seen this, and they wanted to try it. So what I've done is I've been out, I've got one. It's, what day is it? Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, yeah.
It's Tuesday. I've been out and got one. The shop's just opened. I was the first one in. I went to the one on Ashby Road. Everybody keeps telling me to use the one on Ashby Road. So what Steve's had, he's had the chicken burrito, Tinga chicken burrito. I tell you what, Steve, apparently I've got a new catchphrase now, and it's called Let's Tuck In.
So, let's tuck in.
Let's tuck in.
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
Go on, then.
You've had that, and I've had the nachos.
Right, well, we'll do this thing.
It's well wrapped up, and it's like Christmas, mate.
It is like Christmas.
That's it. I suppose that it's been wrapped up for a while now. I mean, I've had to drive the way from. If you take that off there, mate, that's it. Peel that bit down.
Okay.
There you go. It's actually ripping it to bits, but there. There you go.
Right.
Watch out, mate. Just, now turn it upside down quick. You should just pull the bottom off. That's it. There you go. There you go.
Right. Oh, it smells gorgeous, doesn't it? It does smell lovely.
Yeah. Right, tuck in, mate.
Really lovely.
Is there some flavour in that or what?
That is sensational, isn't it?
It is. That sounds like me.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Must be in the genes. Must be my Frank Connection genes. So now then, we think that, I mean, you told me it was a load of bollocks, but the visually impaired have higher senses on other stuff that they don't use, for stuff that they use more. Can you taste that more than, you know, have you got a real good sense of taste on that? I think it's just absolutely...
Jalapenos, whatever they're called. Are really lovely.
He's put about 20 on there.
They're not over the top hot, but...
No, they're not there.
No.
Everything is just nice.
That one's gorgeous as well.
Yeah. So on yours, Steve, you've got the chicken tinga, you've got the rice, yellow Mexican rice, you've got guacamole, you've got sour cream, lettuce, jalapenos, refried beans.
They're absolutely lovely.
You're tucking in on that one, aren't you? How's yours, Auntie Sue?
It's lovely.
Yes.
Really, really nice. All the flavours.
Yeah.
Come through at each stage.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They do.
It's fabulous.
It's not a mess, is it? It's not a mishmash mess of flavours.
No.
It is actually, you do get a taste of the cheese, and then you get the chicken, and then you get the guacamole. You actually taste everything that is in there.
You do, even the delicate flavour of the beans is coming through.
Yeah.
You know, let's be honest, it's not exactly a high-end flavour, if that makes sense.
No, I know what you mean. The beans.
But you can taste
them. Yeah, refried beans are.
Yeah.
They're just like I suppose they're like I don't know. They're just an extra, aren't they, or added stuff. But it is absolutely so nice to taste. The bloke's just been telling me that people have been driving from. They've seen my review, and they've been driving from like over an hour away just to get to Plan Burrito in Loughborough.
Really?
Just to try it, and it's gone crazy. So, what we'll do, Steve, when you've finish that. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tuck into these.
Oh, I should.
Tuck into me nachos. So.
Oh, by the way, just one thing. I saw one of the comments, and somebody said Am I your real uncle or a honorary uncle?
No.
I am your real.
No, you, my real uncle. My mum or my dad didn't go messing around with other people, and you know what I mean. It's that kind of thing. Right, we've gone out of focus a bit there. What's happened? Right, now, like, folks, you're going to have to bear with here, because there we go. Back in focus.
Are we back?
We're back in focus. I've lost the top of my slap head, but I've
Right,
it's
okay.
one of them things, isn't it?
No, I am your real uncle, a
Yes.
blood uncle, not even by marriage.
No,
So I'm his blood uncle.
we have got the same DNA as such.
We have, actually.
Right, I've just tucked into these nachos, Steve. They've been cooked or warmed up. He's put cheese on the top, and the cheese is absolutely tremendous. It's melted cheese. But what the guy has done, he has sprinkled some paprika. I can't even say it, never mind. Paprika on it.
Paprika, yeah.
And it's just finished it off lovely. I've got dips of guacamole, sour cream, salsa, and jalapenos. I've got to say jalapenos. Apparently, it's winding people up. Oh my god, that is, it's so simple, but full of taste. And this is what I say about things in life. People make things complicated by being idiots, and this company hasn't. It is just so simple, and they've done it, and that's it. Would you like to try a nacho, Steve?
Oh, go on then.
Right, there's one there, mate. If you just, right, what it is, it's a tray.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, there's your nachos there. Yeah. Take that one. It's got. Well, this is the nachos here. Look,
What
there,
shape
see?
is it?
It's like a triangle bit, but it's got cheese on it.
Is that one?
That's just one, and it's
All
got
right.
cheese on the top.
Bloody awkward, anyone you can't see.
I know. I don't know how you cope.
Right, well I don't, as you can see.
No, you don't.
I've stuck my fingers in it. Right.
What do you think of that?
It's quite nice. I think I'm losing something though, you know, with the jalapenos and the other one.
Yes, I think you probably are.
I'm losing some of the flavour somewhere.
Yeah, that's understandable, because I did put about 20 jalapenos on. The bloke only did put 4 on. I says, no, put in more on than that.
Right. Well, very good. That's quite nice.
Yeah. And obviously you've got the dips there, where you take your dip and you put it in there, and you chip and you put it in there. And that's it. So, rounding this up then, Steve. Plan Burrito on Ashby Road in Loughborough is bang on, is it, mate?
Bang on.
Is it bang on, Sue?
It is.
I've never heard Sue so quiet. Normally you can't shut her up.
Each mouthful is a new discovery of flavour.
And there you go.
How's that?
I don't think I could get that on a t-shirt, Sue.
Oh, talking about that,
Yeah.
just before we sign off, I've done this for you.
Right.
Now, I don't know how you're going to present this to the camera,
Yeah.
but the way to have it is the top left-hand corner cut off, if you are holding it.
Right, yeah. What, at me or at the camera?
Well, this is where it gets complicated.
Right.
I'll leave you to work it out. It's too much for my brain to work out.
Now then.
If I was... Give it me back again.
Yeah, get your back.
If I was reading it, it would be
Right,
like
so I've
that,
got to hold it up to the camera like the other way round.
if you like.
Yeah.
And what it is, it's Braille, and
Yeah.
it's got 2 of your favourite things on. The top line says Blue Van Man,
Yeah.
and the second line says, guess what the second line says?
Is it something rude?
No.
Ah, well, you're wrong then.
It says for the visually impaired.
Oh, for the visually impaired.
Yeah. So you've got Blue Van Man on the top line.
I know. Let's see if I can hold it up close enough to the camera to see. Ah, there it is. There you go, folks. Blue Van Man.
Yeah.
For the visually impaired.
Yeah.
It's true, that's about a mile long for the visually impaired.
It just, isn't it? Braille's bulky.
It is bulky. Made up of 6 dots, isn't it?
Yeah. If you can imagine a dice
Yeah,
with a 6 on a dice,
yeah,
and you've got 3 down the left-hand side and 3 down the right-hand side in that configuration. Right?
yeah.
So you've got 2 lines, and Braille is built up of dots which are there, or dots which are missing.
Yeah.
and they are your basic how the letters are formed, but it's far more complex than that. But that is basically how it is.
It's a bit like a Morse code in a way, isn't it? Can you do Morse code, Steve, at all?
I can actually, because I was a radio amateur at one point.
Yes,
yeah.
you did, weren't you? You had those big, you had that big twatted aerial.
I did.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
You had to have a red light on it so planes didn't fly into it. Yeah, well, that's good, that is, Steve. Well, hopefully the people outside there in Blue Van Man Army, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, folks. Perhaps you can, perhaps you can't. You haven't got to see it because you've got to feel it. That's
right.
what it's all about.
Yeah, but I just thought, you know, I don't know how it comes over visually, but I thought you might just like to see
do like that, Steve. I like anything like that. I'm interested in most things in my life, which is pretty good.
So it's a capital B for blue, capital V for van, capital M for man.
So you have capital letters on?
We do.
So how does that work then?
Well, it works because if you can imagine the 6 dots,
Yeah.
if you can imagine the bottom dot on the right hand side,
Yeah.
which we refer to as
right, I
dot
see it
6,
now, yeah.
right? That indicates what's coming after is a capital. So
Well, there you go.
that's how it goes.
That's brilliant.
So there you go.
There you go then, folks. People have been asking questions.
They have actually.
I suppose they're not being nosy, they're just
Curious.
intrigued and curious, yeah.
That's all right with me. No problem.
There's nothing wrong with that. So
No at all.
if you do have any questions for Steve,
Sensible questions.
sensible questions like, you know, he doesn't dress up as a gimp
No, not this
and
week.
not this week anyway, and things like that. He doesn't do anything like that.
No.
He is quite normal. Auntie Sue's quite normal and everything. So if you do have any questions, we might do a questions and answers, Steve.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Within reason.
Stick it on your other channel.
Yeah, stick it on the old
Bore everybody
2.2
on
man, 2.0 man.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
Okay.
we'll leave that one there, shall we?
Indeed.
We'll finish off tucking into these. Let's tuck
Yeah.
in. And we'll chat soon. Right, I don't know how to turn this camera off yet, but we will. All right, folks. Laters. Bye.